A man faces an aggravated murder charge in the shooting death of a woman in Portsmouth. Police arrested 30-year-old Hashid Mills for the killing of 30-year-old Shaquana Jordan. Police got the call to Kinney Lane in the Churchland area just after 8:30 last night. They found Jordan on the ground, suffering from a bullet wound. Medics took her to the hospital, where she later died.
Now, in this Portsmouth case, police say a child witnessed this death. That's in addition to the children killed in Chesapeake. An expert on family trauma says these cases could be the unfortunate result of a village that's broken. If it takes an entire village to raise a child, where was the village and who was the chief before 5 lives were lost in 2 cases of violence? I put the question before Dr. Bernadette Holmes, professor of sociology and criminal justice at Norfolk State University.
Our safety nets are breaking down. There was a time where there was a greater sense of community, and when people saw others in crisis, there would be some type of intervention or support.
As the crisis continues, Holmes is calling on the community to create a new safety net.
And oftentimes in marginalized communities in particular, they may be more reluctant to call the police because in domestic situations, they don't want the police involved.
And without intervention, says Holmes, today's bystanders could become tomorrow's victims.
Generational trauma is real. Children who grow up in abusive households are at greater risk of becoming perpetrators or becoming victims themselves. And that's why it's important for early intervention. And oftentimes, sadly to say, that women often take the position, I want to stay in that relationship for my children, without realizing that that is problematic for children to grow up in chaos and trauma, because it will affect them.
WCA offers help for the victims of domestic violence, and if someone is suicidal, they should dial 988. I will have more on the safety net on wavy.com.